Okay, so Fisher is talking about internal struggles, a feeling of internal conflict or ambivalence as a sign of the fragmentation of self. And then she goes on to connect that to this theoretical model, what I've been talking about, called structural dissociation, which she didn't invent, by the way. She's drawing on the work of three therapists and researchers from a work they published in 2004 and later in 2006. They're Hart, Nijenhuis, and Steele. I probably mispronounced the middle one, but they are the ones who came up with the structural dissociation model. And Fisher talks about how it's widely accepted in Europe, maybe not so much in North America. But this is the neurobiological underpinning of this trauma response that causes this sense of internal struggle and fragmentation or self-alienation. They say, the theory describes how the brain's innate physical structure and two separate specialized hemispheres facilitate left brain, right brain disconnection under conditions of threat. Capitalizing on the tendency of the left brain to remain positive, task-oriented, and logical under stress, these writers hypothesized that the disconnected left brain side of the personality stays focused on the tasks of daily living, while the other hemisphere fosters an implicit right brain self that remains in survival mode, braced for danger, ready to run, frozen in fear, praying for rescue, or too ashamed to do anything but submit. So the left brain is kind of the normal carry on with life self that tends to reason well and be practical and be grounded in the present, and this right brain self tends to be stuck in this survival response. And she describes several of them that may be familiar to you. There's fight, flight, freeze, and then she adds two more to it, a submit response, or what's sometimes called fawn response, and then an attach response.